20 and 100.
Yes, baby. Put it here. Yes.
I'm rich.
I mean, how adorable is that?
Yes, she is adorable, but... On the way to the bank or the way home?
Ta-da!
Did you even go to the bank?
No.
Chloe.
Chloe Chrisley is the daughter of Todd Chrisley's eldest son, Kyle, and Angela Johnson. This makes her Todd and Julie's granddaughter. She looks very different from all the other people in the Chrisley family. That's because she's biracial, while the rest of the family is Caucasian. Since she's directly related to Todd and Julie, she appears on the hit TV show Chrisley Knows Best along with them. So, what is the truth about Chloe Chrisley's life? Keep watching to find out. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Topish. We have some exciting stories that are full of lip-smacking delicacies, so make sure to subscribe to our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. With that being said, let's begin. Chloe Chrisley was born on 10th of November in 2012 in South Carolina, United States. She's well known because she's the only daughter of her parents, Kyle Chrisley, her father, and Angela Johnson, her mother, and Kyle's now ex-girlfriend. Chloe blew up on social media when her grandfather in TV reality show Todd Chrisley posted a picture of her on Instagram. Chloe's parents broke up after her birth due to their father being arrested. Soon after, her grandparents Todd and Julie got sole custody of her. She regularly appears on the hit TV show Chrisley Knows Best, which was launched in 2014. She's been a part of the regular cast of Chrisley Knows Best since a young age, and as of now, her net worth is said to be $5 million. The program is basically about Todd Chrisley and his family, the Chrisleys, living in Atlanta, Georgia. Chloe currently lives with her grandparents Todd and Julie. She could not appear on the show's 9th season because Todd and Julie were accused of tax fraud and conspiracy in 2019, with a second indication filed in February 2022. Chloe's grandparents Todd and Julie Chrisley have custody over Chloe, and while they're not her biological parents, the courts awarded them full custody of Chloe in 2014. Kyle Chrisley and Angela Johnson were deemed unfit to raise her as Kyle had struggled with mental issues, including bipolar disorder. He's also at certain points refused to take the medications he needs to deal with it. He also had a struggle with substance abuse, which he admitted on Facebook, and he's also added that it has hindered his ability to parent. This resulted in the Chrisley family having joint custody of Chloe. And as for Chloe's mother, she's had quite a few brushes with the law. She was reportedly arrested for and subsequently charged with Medicaid fraud. After Todd's son Kyle Chrisley had a mental breakdown, possibly putting Chloe at risk, Todd and Julie decided to file for sole custody. For a while after, Chloe Chrisley was absent from Chrisley Knows Best because of the ongoing legal predicament. However, as we came to know later, it was not a court injunction that kept Chloe from appearing on the show. The real reason was that Kyle Chrisley kept asking for money for her appearances. He also threatened to sue the network if they didn't give him the money. So, Todd made the decision to exclude her from filming, saying that this was what was best for Chloe. Todd stated that he did not want Chloe to be dragged through this and that they were never going to give Kyle even a penny. In 2020, after George Floyd's deaths at the hands of the police officers, Todd felt a sense of responsibility as a grandparent of a biracial child. He thought that they ought to have a conversation about race in America. To achieve this, he took to Instagram to announce that he and Julie Chrisley would speak out with Chloe Chrisley about it on the podcast Chrisley Confessions. During the episode, Todd admitted what he, as a grandparent and sole guardian, is doing to make sure Chloe's ready to face the world. He says that involving children in these kinds of conversations from a young age is very important. Chloe has been involved in this conversation since the age of 7. He goes on to say that Chloe needs to know that America as a country, and possibly even the world, will see her as a black girl. Todd added that even since Chloe came into his life, he's had to educate himself on silent racism, which he says has been quite the learning experience. Chloe also talked on the issue, showing that Todd and Julie have indeed spoken to her about these issues. She stated, "I have a black mom and a white dad, and I love how God made me." While Chloe Chrisley is Todd and Julie's grandchild, she definitely doesn't address them as such. She calls Todd Papa or Dad, and she calls Julie Mimi or Mama. But they insisted that this is not something they forced Chloe to do or even suggested. Rather, she calls them by these terms because they come naturally to her. Todd mentioned that their child psychologist told them not to correct her. He goes on to say that they were told to let Chloe find her natural rhythm, to let her relate to them on the terms that she chooses. This allows Chloe to have agency and expression and sounds more than fair. The circumstances under which Chloe Chrisley were born wasn't exactly ideal. For one, her birth father Kyle Chrisley wasn't in a very good place. After her birth, her parents broke up because her father, Kyle Chrisley, was addicted to drugs and had been arrested on charges of assault. Chloe's mother also claimed that he had been abusive towards her, but that doesn't stop Todd Chrisley from loving her and learning to be a better person because of her. Todd pledged to be the best that he can for his granddaughter, who's changed his life for the better. Todd Chrisley even took to Instagram to declare that his favorite person was his granddaughter, Chloe Chrisley. Although Chloe Chrisley has had quite a happy home life so far, that doesn't mean it wasn't filled with drama. In fact, Chloe's father, Kyle Chrisley, actually once accused Todd Chrisley of using his daughter. He claimed that Todd showed no interest in Chloe at all until the show pointed out that having a mixed-race child would boost ratings and be good for his demographic. He went on to say that Todd didn't even want to see her before then. Kyle went so far to say that Todd didn't want anything to do with her at all, though Todd strongly denied this accusation and was deeply hurt by it. In a 2019 Facebook post after Kyle got sober, he admitted that it was all a lie. He also praised his father for accepting his apology. Chloe Chrisley and her father Kyle are slowly building their bond, and while they haven't always had the best relationships, as has been made evident, Kyle is working on improving his relationship with Chloe. After quite a turbulent phase in his life, he's sober and mending his badly damaged bonds with the members of his family. He's praised and bragged about Chloe multiple times on his Instagram since his 2019 Facebook post. He also took to Instagram to post about Chloe's birthday in November 2020. Unfortunately, Chloe Chrisley has been the victim of many racist attacks on social media. Her grandparents Todd and Julie Chrisley are fed up with it and continue to defend her against such people. Julie said that reading such comments hurts her heart. She also said that something hateful about her doesn't affect her, but if they attack Chloe, she will call them out. She added that Chloe even experienced racism at her school, coming home in tears one day after being ostracized by her classmates. Todd Chrisley is also committed to defending his granddaughter, saying that it's been an eye-opening experience for both him and Julie. He admitted as a white couple they'd never dealt with racism until Chloe came along. He went on to say that the Chrisleys will use their prestige and privilege to fight against racism. However, now that Todd and Julie Chrisley, Chloe's sole custodians, face potential prison time, the question arises, what will happen to Chloe Chrisley? Most of the viewers and fans of the show assumed that Savannah or Chase would step up to take both her and Grayson in. A lot of fans, however, wondered if it would be more practical to send Chloe back to her biological parents. The biggest problem with that is the fact that Chloe's mother and father are no longer together. It also isn't exactly clear where Chloe's mother is as of now. Considering her criminal history, the possibility of Chloe being sent to her seems very unlikely. Additionally, Chloe has been living with Todd and Julie since she was a very small child. It is possible that she may not even remember who her mother is. On the other hand, Kyle Chrisley, Chloe's father, has remarried. He's now married to a woman named Ashley, who has children from a prior marriage. Kyle and Ashley also want to have children of their own together, so it doesn't seem likely that Chloe Chrisley will fit into that picture. So, what will happen to her? Well, one theory that fans have is that the judge might consider back-to-back sentences. This means that either Julie or Todd would serve time first, and then the other parent goes to jail after the first one has completed their sentence. This would allow them to continue to take care of their children. However, it would also make it so that Julie and Todd won't have time to be together if they both have to serve 30 years. Currently, Chloe Chrisley has been absent from the Chrisley Knows best, and fans are wondering where she is. The reason for her absence seems to be the web of legal drama that the Chrisleys have found themselves caught in. With Todd and Julie Chrisley, Chloe's guardians, being indicted on federal tax fraud, bank and wire fraud, and conspiracy charges. This earns them a maximum sentence of 30 years in prison. Despite all this drama, Chrisley Knows Best will be continuing their filming, and it seems like America plans to keep the show on air. At least, for now. That's it for this video, guys. Leave a comment below to let us know what you think will happen next with the Chrisleys. Like and share this video to stay up to date on their progress, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Topish keeps you up to date on all the latest Hollywood celebrity news, drama, and gossip. Subscribe to our channel and check back for new videos and updates, and we'll see ya in the next video.